So we're on with Kanye West. We're talking about the Grammy controversy from Sunday night. If you saw the Grammys, you saw when Beck won his award, Kanye approached the stage, didn't say anything, but got up there for just a minute. And everybody's been talking about it ever since. Being at the Grammys is such a big night. I remember as a kid watching the Grammys on TV, wanting to be in that audience. It is special to be there. Kanye, you said a few minutes ago that you think the Grammys are a joke. What do you mean by that?
The Grammys are the dream. The dream. It's like when my wife got a divorce, and I'm sorry, Kim, for mentioning this as an example, but it's the best example I have in front of me right now. She got a lot of backlash from it because her fans had felt like somehow their dream was broken because she's a dream girl, and they're living, vicariously through her in some way. And it's like the Grammys, for us artists that work really hard, go to the studio every day, it feels like they constantly feel like they can get a divorce with us every year and break our dreams every year. Yeah, they get Daft Punk Award. Yeah, they get Arcade Fire Award. But they're like a broke clock. They're right only like twice a day. It has to be some level of respect for the people that they have there to sell advertising for them.
So do you believe that Beyonce didn't win because she's so commercial, because she's so popular, because she's so successful?
I believe she didn't move and run to the stage because she's a respectful individual, but because she is so successful, a lot of times success disables your ability to communicate exactly what the you want to say. Let me give you one example. I was at an airport in London going through customs, and I was in the first class line, and then I looked over the coach line. It's completely empty. So, I walked over the coach line and got through the line, and then everyone else was like with their Hermes belts and their Hermes bags, and this was a blatant example of classism where the people who worked at the airport played a trick on the rich people or the high class, first class, whatever, by making them stand in a super slow line. And I had to give them a high five. I was like, dude, that was really funny.
So they were intentionally making the line go slow because they wanted to hold them up.
Yeah, to hold them up, because you know what? Every time a rich person can be played a joke on, and please don't run up and play jokes on me all the time, but, good, because life isn't fair. It's like a very small group of people that are so talented or so beautiful that they can go and buy a big house in a gated community and a foreign car. How can the American dream be about a foreign car? It's about us taking our position to give back to the masses. Yes, the Grammys are a communication that always makes Kanye West, excuse me for third person, Kanye West look bad or look like a bad person or look like I'm intentionally trying to disrespect someone. But I really want to take this opportunity to say, just watch. We're going to do so much to equalize and break the barriers of classism. We're going to do so much. This is what I talked to Obama about. I'm in the fashion world not trying to sell a $30,000 coat. I'm in the fashion world trying to steal talent so that I can bring it and make a company that can give everyone the same thing that Prada makes, everyone the same thing that Gucci makes.
Well, you go back to the Grammys issue.
Okay.
You didn't go for how many years? 5 or 6 years?
6 years.
6 years. Then you went back this year. Next year, if you're nominated or not, would you go?
I will not go until I sit with Neil, sit with Jimmy Jam, and fix the voting system to be more in accord with the popular votes, because the popularity is what is needed to sell commercials.
Then sit with the president of the Academy, Neil Portnow, and have that conversation. You guys should have that conversation. I know Neil well. He's a great guy. You should sit and explain what's on your mind to him. By the way, we who are fans of music, who like to watch that show every single year, if you put out an album and people listen to it, we want you to be there. We don't want somebody to not come to the Grammys. So you mean there's a dialogue that needs to happen if you feel this way.
Yes, and also I think from a production standpoint, I think they make a lot of amazing things happen, but I think it runs a little bit slow. And I think there's a genius art director named Willow Perron that was responsible for Katy Perry's performance, My Only One performance, and the 4 or 5 seconds performance. He needs to be involved. A revolution of inspiration can only be had when the older generation combines with the younger generation, not just blocks them off. No more classism, no more elitism, no more ageism, no more you're not from here-ism, no more isms. Let's remove the isms and let's show, because only orchestrators, musicians can bring people to one accord. And this is about music. We have to start right here at the Grammys, at any award show, at musicians, and show that we are the world. We are the people that give people inspiration that next morning when they drive into their work. And we have to show how we have to work together, from musicians to the way we present ourselves to the way we present our awards. You know, it's from the heart. You know.
Kanye West, I want to talk about music, your music, and Rihanna's music in just a second. Let's come back with Kanye here.
But, you know, like, Taylor Swift came up to me right afterwards, literally right afterwards, and tells me that I should have went on stage.
Uh-huh. Now,
so this is the irony of my life.
I said the irony in that moment, because when that happened with Taylor at the VMAs, we weren't sure exactly what was going on then there. But you also said that she said to you she wants to work with you, right?
Yeah, she wants to get in the studio, and we're definitely going to go in. And,